Bank, which is gaining around 300 points, and the good part is that it's sustaining those gains as of now, but it's the broader markets that are not that supportive in today's trading session, because the kind of momentum that we have seen yesterday has fizzled out a bit, and it seems like that the number of shares that are declining on NSE as well as BSE are overpowering the number of advances. But if we talk about a lot of stock specific action that what we are witnessing, first up, the cement pack is moving up strong. Just a while back we did had the numbers from ACC. The numbers were not that great, but if you look at some of the other pairs from the likes of Ultratech Cement, Grasim, they are the top gainers in Nifty 50 today. A couple of these PSU counters, be it like from SBI, BEL, they are also gaining, and even Coal India is seeing an upsurge after so many days of decline for a lot of these counters in the PSU pack. But it's the HDFC Bank as well which is lending some support to the banking index. But on the flip side, it's HUL, SBI Life, Nestle, all on the back of some news flow that are seeing decline in today's trading session. But apart from that, stocks like REC and PFC too are having great day in today's trading session. So let's wait and watch, Snehi, because what we have witnessed in the first half doesn't replicate the same way in the second half for the past couple of days. So can't say the same that where are we headed in the second half then.
Well, absolutely. Shrishti, it always happens. We open a certain way and then we close completely averse to what the GIFT Nifty has implied in the morning. But on that note, let's kickstart the show and talk about all the big buzzers, gainers, losers in today's trade. On the technicals today, we're being joined by Ashish Kyal, founder and CEO at Wave Strategy Advisors. And on the research front, we have Gaurav joining us. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us on the show. I'm going to start talking about the big buzzer in today's trade, and even amid a market as somber as this, you have one stock that's doing very well for itself, and that is Piramal Pharma. Now, when you take a look at the numbers coming in, this is obviously on the back of a very stellar set of Q2 numbers coming in. Consolidated revenue from operations has come in at 242 crores versus 1,911 crores, which is up 17% on a year-on-year basis. Now, it's the net profit that has done wonders this time, because it was at 5 crores last year and it's come to 23 crores. It's almost up 5 times on a year-on-year basis. Now, reported EBITDA also has seen a hike of 28% year-on-year. Margins have also expanded smartly 18% compared to 16% on a year-on-year basis. Now, the company's CDMO business saw a boost due to the rising demand for innovation projects, while the company also announced an 80 million expansion plan at its Lexington facility, expected to be completed by FY27. The investment is aimed at capitalizing on the increasing demand for sterile fill finish capabilities, and even in the consumer healthcare division, the company reported steady volume growth in the inhalation anesthesia products across the US and emerging markets. In its India consumer healthcare business, Piramal Pharma's power brands and e-commerce sales continue to demonstrate growth. So overall, very good set of numbers coming in. Operationally also, the company has done very well. And on the back of that, that stock was higher by 17% as we speak.
Alright then, moving on to the next stock that is not seeing some great gains in today's trading session, and that is TVS Motors, because just yesterday we had the numbers coming in and there was a marginal miss when it comes to the top line and the bottom line of the company, but it's the commentary as well which is not giving that cheer to the market participants. If we talk about their domestic outlook, so the management does expect 7 to 8% growth in the Q3, and that could be supported by a better demand on the rural side. The Navratri sales, the festive season sales, as they say, has gone up by 10 to 11%, and in the Q3 the volumes have been up just 4% so far. The management does expect some more pickup in the times of the festivity that is around. Other than that, the export has been doing pretty well for them. The company also said that in some time from now they will be launching a new electric two-wheeler. So all in all, there was nothing exciting coming in from the TVS Motors con call, because like we have been highlighting, that is the festive sales that is not giving that much of a push to the automakers at this price point, and it's TVS Motors numbers as well reflecting the same.
Okay, so TVS Motors, a little slightly negative in today's trade, but Ashish, you've picked out Motilal Oswal Financial Services for us on the charts. Now, this is a stock where we don't talk about very frequently on this show. Tell us what you are spotting, because even if I just pull the year-to-date charts, the stock has tripled just on a year-to-date basis. Do you think this kind of rally is also sustainable going ahead, or now do you pencil in some slowdown coming in for this stock, at least on the charts?
See, if you look at Motilal Oswal, the stock has done very well over the past 1 year. Even if you look at the 6 month chart, it has been outperforming. And the overall trend for the stock remains to be bullish. Any dip from here can be used as a buying opportunity. We can expect the stock to reach towards the level of 1100 over short term and possibly 1300 over next few months of time. So the overall tone remains positive. And on the downside, one can maintain a support for the stock around 850 levels, which is also close to the 20 days moving average. So I think the volumes are picking up along with the uptick, and the pattern is bullish. So expecting a positive breakout soon.
All right, that's about Motilal Oswal, but let's also talk about Paytm then. And Gaurav, take us through what's the latest news flow out here.
Well, yes, there are a lot of positive news flows which are coming up for Paytm, and the first one
around that 3400 levels. How are you looking at L&T, and do you believe that it could be a breakout or a breakdown candidate?
See, if you look at L&T, I think it has managed to break below 3500. It's sustaining just about 3400. So looks like it's going to break down because there was multiple support around 3450, 3480 levels, and the stock is now managing to trade below that. So I'm not too optimistic about L&T. It was consolidating for quite a long time and now giving a breakdown. So overall outlook looks to be bearish, and we can expect the stock to move towards the level of 3250 or 3200 levels, which is the low which we formed on 4th of June on the election day. So that's the target for L&T on the downside. On the upside, maintain a stop loss of 3560 levels.
Okay, Ashish, that's your view on L&T, but also take us through what you're spotting on the charts coming for Coforge. The stock is holding on to gains of 2.5% intraday, but tell us what's the outlook going ahead.
See, the overall IT space, mid-cap IT has been outperforming, and we can clearly see that Coforge has shown a very strong returns over the past 1 year. And even today, it is at 52 weeks high. The overall outlook is bullish. We can expect the stock to reach towards the level of 8,200 and possibly 8,500 as well on the upside. On the downside, one can maintain a stop loss for the stock around 7,400 levels.
All right, that's about Coforge then. But with this, would like to thank you so much, Ashish, for taking the time out and joining us and highlighting all the buzzers in trade right now. But with this, it's once again time to slip into a very short break. Viewers, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.